So for my second career choice, I found a child life specialist and looked into that career. And at St. Luke's Hospital here in Boise, they do have that position. And I found a contact and left a message, but she never called me back. So the information I have is from the hospital website and also from the Bureau of Labor Statistics and their occupational handbook, and then also from salary.com. So St. Luke's Hospital is here in Boise, Idaho, and they are the only children's hospital in the area. And the working environment, so it would be a large organization that I would work for. The typical work hours for a child life specialist would probably vary a lot. There might be evening and weekend hours that I would need to work, which was kind of a drawback for me because I don't know if I will be ready for that by the time I graduate. But maybe down the road it would be something that would work. The hours would depend on what families and children were maybe needing help at the hospital. The typical stressors of the job would be dealing with families and children who are, in the hospital setting, which is a stressful situation if they have surgery, preparing for surgery, or are experiencing health problems that are stressful. It could be a stressful environment. So I think as a parent who has had children in the emergency room and in the hospital and have had surgeries, I kind of can relate to the stress that they would be under. And this job as a child life specialist would be to help them manage the stress and cope with the problems that they were having. Being in a hospital, there were great benefits. They offer Social Security, 401k, disability, health care, a pension, and also paid time off. So that was attractive. The common job tasks at the hospital, I was impressed with the hospital's, with their how they view their the Child Life Department, their mission. It says that they recognize the impact illness and hospitalization have on families, and they're committed to providing a family-centered care and promoting health, development, and emotional well-being of children, youth, and families. So through the Child Life Department, a child life specialist would assess and understand, make an assessment and understanding of their coping skills, help in preparation for medical tests, procedures, and surgeries, have therapeutic intervention designed to strengthen their coping skills, and have developmentally appropriate health care education provided for the families, and use play as a healing modality, they called it. So that was kind of a fun thing to know that I could help with at the hospital. A child life specialist would be responsible for designing and implementing a pediatric program, therapy, and activity for the young patients. I'd work with families to assist in caring for childhood hospitalizations and disabilities. I would monitor the child development and to ensure that there is normal progression, and provide in-depth care as needed for more urgent matters or cases. I would rely on the instructions and pre-established guidelines that are there for the job, and I would work under general supervision. So I would have a supervisor or a manager that I would work with. And the educational requirements are a bachelor's degree and up to 3 years experience in the field or a related area, and have knowledge of commonly used concepts, practices, and procedures within the particular field. The salary range in Boise was starting at about $43,000, and with experience it was about $46,000. So some of the other things involved with the child life specialist at St. Luke's Hospital in Boise is they do offer an internship program, and it does meet the requirements of BYU Idaho's internship program, so I found that appealing. It would be a 16-week internship supervised by child life specialists, and it would include 3 clinical rotations and have over 600 hours offered. So that would be good. The work days would vary, just like I think the job. As an intern, it would require maybe some weekend and evening work, and then they don't automatically give you a job after you do the internship, but it would be a good opportunity to have the experience here at St. Luke's. So there are other things that you have to do for the internship, like a background check, have orientation, have a TB test, and update immunizations. So all in all, it sounds like I was impressed by the job and the job requirements, and it sounds like something that would be a good career if I can, if that's what works in a few years when my kids are grown up. So thank you.